Greetings, Journey to Wholeness family. This is Kimberly J. Back at you again this week. I apologize. On Monday, I was supposed to do my ritual Monday, and I spent Monday recovering from a retreat that I went on over the weekend. And so this retreat was a sacred sexuality yoga retreat, and it was powerful. So if you want to know more information about it, I did the retreat with Honors Yoga, and so I can give you some more information about that if you're interested, but I would highly, highly recommend it for anybody. And I know they have a few more retreat dates coming up. And so that brings me to what I want to talk about this week. So as we are deep, I mean deep in hibernation season, it is so important that we honor that cycle of hibernation that we're in. And so I thank Aneela, who is one of my spiritual sisters, and reminded me about that because, I have been feeling over the last couple of weeks, just this need to be still, to be reflective. I haven't had a lot of energy to get a lot of my schoolwork done, and I feel like I've been dragging. But it's all about the energy of the season we're in, and we're in the depths of it, like, with the snow and with the cold and the, continued days of no sun, continued days of snowing. And I think people all over the country are experiencing that energy of just wanting to go within and just wanting to stay warm and shielded, and so not a lot of movement. So I call it, we're in the depths of hibernation season. And so as we have found ourselves in this space, a few things that I just want to remind you of, because it can be also a very daunting and depressing time. So be compassionate, be very, very compassionate to yourself, and be compassionate to those who around you who are also going through some things. A lot of people are dealing with mental health challenges, just not getting enough sun, being indoors. We still have the pandemic going on. Children are still online learning. It's just a lot to take on mentally and emotionally. And those are two aspects of ourselves that we tend to neglect most: the mental and the emotional. And so be compassionate, be kind, and during this season, be radical about your self-care. And so with all the work that I had to do, everything I had going on, I decided last week, no, I'm going to go and do this retreat. I'm just going to be radical about loving on me, about my self-care. So how do you do that? You honor what's going on with your body. Don't neglect yourself. Some good things to do for self-care: body work. So when I got back from the retreat on Monday, I immediately booked an appointment to get a full body massage. So body work, massage, Reiki. Everyone, I am a Reiki master. Come and let me lay hands on you. I'm doing Reiki virtually though, but still, I have some powerful energy to share with you. And that's a very, very important tool that we can use to bring more life force energy into our body, and to also release a lot of the blocks that we have been accumulating, from being still, from being in our head space, from looking at too much news, from and immersing ourselves in too much negativity in social media. So that's another powerful tool is Reiki. Treat yourself to a Reiki session. Also, of course, meditation, yoga, any type of physical exercise that you can get. I know a lot of people still don't want to go out to the gyms it's too cold in most places to really get outside. But if you're not going to go outside and do anything physical, then find a workout video, a YouTube video. Move your body, do some yoga, do some restorative yoga, really get into your body and move it. That instantly makes you feel connected and feel grounded and brings new life force energy back into your body. I had the wonderful opportunity this morning of my 18-year-old son who he's going through some mental health issues and depression. But anyway, to make a long story short, he was like, "Ma, yes, I want to do yoga with you today." And so, yeah, I had the opportunity to teach my baby some yoga. And so we were in the living room doing a full hour and a half yoga practice. And so, and both of us afterwards, felt renewed, felt regenerated, felt grounded, had a lot of energy. So body work, body work, body work, body work, breath work. Another very powerful tool to be able to ground into your body and to feel energized again, as we're not getting a lot of fresh air. I've been in the house. I'm not going to lie. I've been in the house, for 3 days straight. So, what's this? Thursday? Yeah. Monday I was out and about, doing my self-care stuff, but I've been in the house ever since. And so breath, so we're not outdoors where we can get the energy and the breath and the fresh air that we need. And so there are tools and techniques that you can incorporate into your life for more conscious breathing, yoga being one of them. And there are breathwork videos out on YouTube. I have breathwork resources that I can share with you. So that's another powerful tool to get back into your body and to feel good. So also be very conscious about your mental and emotional and spiritual well-being. Very, very conscious. And so do check-ins with yourself daily. Don't allow yourselves to get into the rut and the routine of, just going to work and it gets dark early and, blah, 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 blah. Be really conscious about, how you're feeling. And in fact, I have a 4-step daily check-in process that I can share with you if you're interested. That really speaks to how do we check in? How do we check in with our mental, our emotional, our physical, and our spiritual state of being? And that's something that we need to be doing every single day. Every single day. Just, how am I feeling? Am I fatigued? Am I stressed? How am I connecting mentally? Am I bored? Am I finding myself just spending hours just scrolling on social media, just mindless? Or am I reading? Am I engaging? So, just to really do a check-in with yourself, really radically asking yourself, how am I? And going to a place of non-judgment. If you just want to veg out, if you're in the space of, as another dear spiritual sister and friend, wisdom teacher Medea says, I'm in this place of whatever-ness. Whatever. So be in that space. I told her, I need to get me some of that. I need to give me some of that whatever-ness and just check out. Because a lot of people in their bag right now. A lot of people are not mentally well. A lot of people are not emotionally well. And when people are not mentally and emotionally well, they project, and so you don't have to be on that receiving end. You don't have to be anybody's mental or emotional punching bag, and so you can go to that place like, whatever, whatever, if that works for you, whatever. You cut ties, cut people off, do what you need to do to protect your energetic space. It is that your energy is your power. That's your power. That's your power source. And so you don't have that power source if you constantly allow energy vampires to drain you, and if you're acting and reacting with everything that's thrown at you. Learn how to shield. Learn how to shield. I can teach you how to shield. And so with all of that said, just honor the hibernation cycle, the cycle of Mother Earth. Either you can honor it, willingly and just, receiving it, or, you can go down kicking and screaming. And also don't forget that Mercury is in retrograde. So if you all are having a lot of, issues, technology issues, communication issues, miscommunication issues, Mercury is in retrograde. So, you just have to respect the cycles that we are in and understand how all of that begins to affect and impact you. And when you find yourself off balance, having the tools and techniques to put yourself back in balance. And so with that said, I'd like to wish you all a very, very happy weekend as we're edging closer towards the weekend. I love you all. If you want to talk or share or have any questions about anything that I talked about, log on to my website, journeytowholeness.org, or feel free to email me. If you want to do a wellness assessment, I'm at kdavis@journeytowholeness.org. I love you all. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. Blessings.